What's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna do a little video about this project I'm working on. Making little flag holders for some American flags. That's what they look like right now. But no, I didn't start when I first started the project, but I'll let y'all guys join in. Alright, so what we're gonna do here first is I'll take my planer here, and we're gonna try to get these flag holders square. This is an older one that I made last week. Plan for this one didn't turn out too well. I can dive into that here later, but I'm gonna use this as a little test piece for the planer. So this bottom one, since it's different than this, it's a little bit wider, but ain't nothing an old planer can't fix. So we'll see if that'll work. All right, guys, I think this is gonna work out just fine. So I just took that test piece through, and you can see it came out nice and clean here. So we'll try it on the actual pieces now. And I think we're just gonna have to take it nice and slow, so we're not taking too much off at a time. And mine right there. So, since I didn't video any of the first steps of the process, I figured I'd go and walk y'all through what I did. So what I ended up doing, I just took one of the slabs and I cut a 45 on each end with my miter saw right there, and that made the top piece. And it would have been nice if I took the time and made a jig and figured all that stuff out to cut these angles at more the 45, maybe cut them at like 22 and a half or something, to get it where I could maybe cut the bottom plate at the same angle, so it's a nice flush point like a triangle should be. But I didn't want to spend that much time on it, and this works. So, and now we're about to get the table saw out, and the next plan is to, instead of what I did in the first trial with those over there, I tried to do in two separate pieces, like separately, and it didn't turn out the best because they weren't really lining up or matching up correctly. So now what I'm gonna do is take the table saw out, because obviously this whole thing doesn't need to be the body. So we're gonna take the table saw and I'm gonna run it down probably about 3/4 of an inch on either side, and the bottom too, and then hopefully this whole piece right here will come off. And that piece we cut off is going to be our little front plate. It's going to have the little plexiglass and clear plexiglass you're going to see through, and then I'll reattach it with some hinges down here, one on each side, and then I might drill like a little magnet hole on the body, and then one on the top of the door, per se. That way you can hinge it down, take out the flag if you want to put a different flag in there or something. And then the magnet will just keep it there in place. That way you gotta have like a little fastener or like a lock or anything on it. But yep, that's where we're at. So let's take out the old table saw and get to cutting. Alright guys, I just thought I'd share a little tip here. You never want to trust these auto locking rails here, because sometimes they might not be true. I know there's measurements here that'll tell you. So right now we got it at 3/4 of an inch, which is what we want it. I'm not sure if unlocking it there moved it at all, but I did check and it was good. But you always want to take your tape measure, or I got me a little 36-inch or 3-foot ruler here, and we can take this, we can take it on either side of our rail here, and then we'll measure, because this is gonna be the thickness of our piece that we want. So we want this at 3/4. So you want to measure on the inside there. So right there we got 3/4, and we'll come over here, and then on the inside of our blade there we got 3/4. Just slide it in a little bit because it's underneath the rail a little bit, but that's about 3/4. So adjust the blade height just a little bit, because this safety guard right here that helps prevent kickbacks from torquing the wood is I think it's sitting a tad bit higher. It's kind of catching her, but I'll push it through, so I'm gonna adjust it a little bit and it'll be good to go. All right, so we just ran everything through the planer again, and take a look at that. That don't look nice and clean and uniform. Ignore that tip there. That's gonna go away with some sanding, but everything is nice and uniform. Got a little imperfection here. That's okay though. Yep. So I think the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our front pieces. We're gonna try to route this out a little piece here, kind of like the backs on the ones I already did, to have a place for some plexiglass to sit in. Alright everybody, I finished routing everything. Bear with me on the inside of the front, because I had a freehand and everything, and that thing kind of router lost control a couple times, so it ain't gonna be the straightest. Bad thing about the hand router, I'm not sure if maybe I just need to hold on to the height adjustment while I'm routing, but the router bit like slowly went down right here, not intentionally, but it just happened. So I have a little imperfection there, but I mean, you're not going to see it from the side. The only time you see it is whenever you open it up, and then who these belong to, hopefully they're like, well, you know, I'll just close it back up so nobody sees it. But I think that'll do it for today, and I'll come back out here tomorrow and finish everything up. Not too shabby.